Hey, my name is Sarah. If I haven't met already, I will take you through today's Pilates class. We were working on mobilizing and stabilizing our entire bodies. The equipment you need today, I will be using our Pilates ring. If you don't have one, you don't need to use it. You can use Buddha band if you have one of that, or this exercise is completely fine to do without any equipment as well. So when you are ready, please meet me on the mat, lying down on your back. Hands can go on either side. Extend those legs out long, and we're going to close our eyes and start by settling in with the breath and the space that we are in. So we start with an exhale out through the mouth. We inhale and we exhale. I do encourage you to challenge yourself where you can today, and also take necessary rest breaks if needed. We inhale and we exhale. Excellent. One more round of breath here. We inhale through the nose and big exhale out through the mouth. Perfect. Open those eyes, hug those knees in towards the chest. We're going to rock them from side to side. You can individually rock them if you wanted to. When you're ready, place those feet on the mat. We're going to rock them both knees to one side, arms can go in a T-shape, and then rock them to the other side. Back to center. Perfect. We roll them over all the way to one side, going to our side here. Hands go behind our head, elbows facing each other. Top elbow is going to be rolled up towards the back. Eye gaze is following, and we hold it for a sec. Just the chest open here, and we close this clam, and we roll it open again. Hold it for one round of breath, and then we close it. One more here. Beautiful. In the next opening, we're going to roll over and do the other side. So knees is following through, the whole body is rotating towards the back. And we open up. And we close it. All right, last one. And we roll back to our backs here. Excellent. Let's grab hold of that Pilates ring or band, or even a tea towel. If you have that, you can use that. Feet are going to be placed inside the ring. Hands go on the opposite directions. We're just going to pedal the feet a bit. So the heels are going to be driving towards the sky. So you're trying to straighten one leg at the time whilst the other one is bent. You should feel a nice little stretch at the back of your legs, in your hamstrings, all the way to your glutes, from your calves. Slow and control here, don't need to rush it. We're just warming up these legs. You're doing very well. Alrighty, left foot is going to be inside that ring. Right leg is going to point those toes, leave the ring, and we're going to sweep it down to the mat. And we sweep it up. If you can't have your legs straight, it's completely fine to have them bent. It all depends on your mobility, so you do you. Slow and control here. If you feel like you are arcing your back or you're lifting it, don't go as deep in your lowering of that leg, the right leg. All right, if you want a little bit of a crunch into it, some abdominal work, we're going to lift those shoulder blades up into the core. So you're just going to hold this little crunch, slow and control. All right, let's bring that right knee in towards our chest, and then we kick it out with the heel. We bring it in and kick it out. Let's add that arm for a reach. So we bring the knee in, we reach to the ankle, and we extend the leg out long. Don't have to go super low here as well. You can do it in a 45-degree angle. You do you. Wherever you are, we do 3 more, and then we're going to swap side. So the last one here. Beautiful. Let's bring that right leg, lower those shoulders to the mat. Let's bring that right foot in, and we take the left leg out, point those toes for some leg sweeps. If you did crunch up on the other leg, I do encourage you to do so here as well. Beautiful. Let's bring that left knee in towards us, and we do the reach and kick. If this is too much for your neck, you can do this with lowered shoulders to your mat. You do you. Whatever works for you. Wherever you are, we have 3 more here. Last one. Beautiful. Let's place that left foot down to the mat. Let's bring the right foot to meet it. Grab hold of that ring. We're going to place it on the inside of our thighs. So just underneath, not necessarily on the knees, just underneath the knees on your inner thighs. Preparing for some glute bridges. Hand can go on either side. We're going to lift those hips up towards the sky. Squeeze that ring with your thighs, and we'll lower. Now, if you have a booty band, you put it on top, but you squeeze your legs out instead of in. What I'm looking for here is a nice little burner on the inner thighs. All right, we'll layer on. We up and hold the glute bridge. We add 2 pulses, squeeze the ring, and we'll lower. Make sure that ring is squeezed the entire time. So basically, when you add those pulses in, you squeeze a little bit more. We are going to layer on here. Lift those heels off the mat and they stay lifted. This is options, but I do encourage you to take the challenge. Same movements, same pulses. Just a little bit more burn. Inhale in, we exhale. Breathe through it. With 3 more before we up and hold, and we just stick to the pulses. Heels are still off that mat. We inhale and we exhale. Little bit of a fire starting. All right, up and hold, pulses only. Those heels get off the mat right now. Feel the burn. Breathe through it with me here. Please stay with me. We inhale in, we exhale. You got this. I'm with you. We have another 8. Another 6. Ooh, breathe through. 4. Last 2. Beautiful. Let's lower that bum back to the mat. Heels are off the mat still. We're still squeezing that ring. Hands go behind our head and we crunch up. Squeeze that ring. We're not done here. You can lower those heels to the mat if that's easy for you. If that's more comfortable, go for it. But please make sure that that band is extended out long or that ring are squeezed. Let's crunch up. Arms go forward and back. Inhale in, we exhale. You got this. Stay with me. All right, up and hold the crunch. We twist over for a side reach. Back to center, other side. Hold the crunch. We stay up here. This is just a distraction so you don't feel the burn in your inner thighs. Distractions are good. Squeeze it in. Maybe you can squeeze it a little bit further. Shake those legs. You got this. Stay with me here. We're here for another 4, so 2 on each side. Last one on each side. Squeeze it in. Beautiful. Let's lower those shoulders to the mat. Let's remove that ring. Oh, let's shake those legs out for a bit. Extend one leg out long, the other one, and the hands go above our head for a little reach. Ooh, shake it out a bit. Excellent. And we're rolling over to the side. You can either lie on your shoulder or you can rest your head in your hand. The bottom leg can be bent. I find that's easier for me. I'm going to start with leg sweep. So point those toes, sweep that top leg forward and drive with the heel back. Only lift as high as your hip here. Inhale in, we exhale. Beautiful. Really drive it through. We're looking for stability in these hips. So no rocky movements with your pelvic here. Just stable. Control. Don't have to go super far with the sweep if you feel like it's sacrificing your stability. All right, so we point the toes and we drive with the heel back. Should feel this in your glutes at the back here, in your bum. If you're feeling it in front, you can move that back leg back a bit. All right. We're going to add some bunny jumps. So point those toes and we go like zigzag or bunny jumps, like a little rabbit jumping forwards and back. Small movements, not big jumps, just small ones. Coordination here. Still control with those hips, even if we are doing jumps. All right, let's hold it lifted. We're going to rotate that big toe, drive it out to the corner of a mat for a toe tap, and we drive it up with the heel. So your toe have an internal rotation down towards the mat, and it stays there. You lift it up for a toe tap with your heel. Nice and control. Inhale in, we exhale. Beautiful. You're doing great. Sometimes you can place your hand on your little glute muscle. You can feel it working. All right, we're going to up and hold and do small circles. Drive with the heel. Just small circles one way. Big toe still pointing down towards the mat here. Drive with the heel. Ooh, whatever way you went now, we go to opposite. Still driving with the heels. You got this. Stay with me here. We inhale in, we exhale. Beautiful. We up and hold. We just do pulses. Pulse that out. Oof. Nice little burn. Fire is starting. We breathe through it here. Stay with me. We inhale in, we exhale. You got this. We're here for another 8. Another 6. Another 4. 2. 1. Excellent. Extend that back leg out long. The front leg is going to be placed at the front. This is where you can use your ring or you don't have to. Up to your elbows. We're going to lift the bottom leg, point those toes, lift it from the hip, and we're going to press up into a little side plank here. You can use the ring for some support if needed. So you do every second. We'll lift the bottom leg, point those toes, lift from the hip here, not only from the knee. We want the whole leg to be lifted, and then into side plank. Or you can do this without any equipment as well. And you can add the arm into the side plank. Up to the sky, bring it down. We inhale and we exhale. Wherever you are, we're going to do 4 more, and then we hold the plank for some hip pulses. So 2 more. Last one. And we'll hold the plank, and we're going to rock that hip up and down. The options here, you can stay here, or you can go onto your hand for a deeper full plank, or you extend to a full plank. And we rock those hips up and down. Lots of options. Challenge yourself where you can. We're here for another 8. Engage that core. 6. Ooh, find your balance. 4, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's bring it down into our plank. And we lower those knees. We lower that whole body to the mat here. Sorry, I'm just going to move that microphone off the way. Oh, and we go into a cobra and to a shoulder pose. And we reach forward. Lying on our belly, hands go underneath our forehead. Elbows out wide to the corner of each mat. We squeeze those glutes and legs down to the mat, and we lift only our chest and our shoulders off the mat, and we lower. Back extension here. All right, let's add a leg in. Let's widen them so they are one to each corner of the mat. We lift up, left leg lifts up, and we'll lower it. We lift a head up, the other leg is lifting. So we alter the leg. Don't forget to breathe here. Squeeze those glutes when you're lifting the whole leg off the mat. All right. Let's lay on. Let's add both legs lifted at the same time. Point those toes. Nice and control here. Really feel the engagement in the glutes here and in your whole leg. I'm going to do 3 more before we up and hold for some pedals. Last one. We up and hold. We pedal those feet. Arms go out on either side or out long, and we pedal. Just like swimming, maybe, or shaking it out. Whatever works for you. We're here for another 8. 6. 4. You got this. 2, 1, and we lower it all down. Nice. Let's take a child pose quickly. Beautiful. Let's go into a 4-knee position. We extend the right leg out long for some rocks. Rock back and forwards. Let's bring it back and we extend the left leg out long, back and forwards. Beautiful, we stay here. We lift that leg off the mat, point those toes. We go down for a push-up and up. We bring it back in, we extend the right leg out long, lift it from the mat, point those toes. Go for a push-up. So we alter the legs here. Hug those elbows in to your sides for the push-ups. Now, we are going to layer on here. We're going to extend one leg out long. We extend the other leg out long. We are in a full plank. We'll lift the left leg out, point those toes. We'll lower down, push up and up. This is optional. I do encourage you to try it out. Please make sure your core is engaged. You're lowering with your chest in between. You're not sinking those hips down. Really strong core here. Control. Wherever you are, we're here for 3 more. Two more. Wherever you are. All right, last one here. Excellent, then lower those legs, untuck those toes, lower ourselves down to the mat. Reach those arms out long in front of us. Stretch. And then we roll over to the other side for this side laying on the other side. I'm just going to spin around. So again, you can either rest your head in your hand or on your shoulder. We start with the leg sweeps. Point those toes. We're on the right side this time at the top. Drive it with the heel when you sweep it back. Point those toes when you sweep it forward. Remember, nice and controlled movements with this hip. Stability is what we're looking for. All right, time for those little bunny jumps. Small movements, nice and control. Engage the whole leg here. Inhale in, we exhale. Beautiful. Let's hold it out there to the corner of the mat. Rotate that big toe, 4 toe taps. Bring it down and drive it up with your heel. You got this. Stay with me here. Four more taps and then we'll do a circle one way. All right, like your last. Up and hold. Circle, drive it with your heel. Nice. Control here. All right, let's circle the opposite way from what you just did. Make sure we have that internal rotations with a toe. You got this. Radio. Pulses. Just pulse it out. Small pulses. Ooh, you got this. Fantastic work. Stay with me here for another 8. Another 6. Another 4. Breathe through. 2. 1. And done. Extend that bottom leg out long. The other leg get extended in front of the bottom leg. And we point those toes, lift up. You can go up to your elbows. Side plank. Remember your options here. You can use your ring for some support. Or you don't need a ring. You can just reach up towards the sky. Nice little slide here. All right, 3 more. And pick and choose your plank hip pulse you want to do. Last one. Maybe you go up this time onto your hand, or you do a full plank. Try it out. Ooh, find your balance and stay with me. We got this together. Another 8. Another 6. Breathe with me here. Stay with me. Don't lose your balance. 4, 2, 1. Nice. Let's take a seat. Let's go onto our back. Let's do an extension. Just reach out long. Stretch those arms and legs. Excellent. Let's hug the knees in. Grab hold of the back of your thighs. We tuck the chin towards the chest and we do some rocky ball movements here. Small control. Beautiful. Let's rock up to a seated position. Legs can be bent in front of you, arms go in front of you, thumbs towards the sky. We sweep one arm and spine twist to the side, back to center, and we spine twist to the other side. Eye gaze is following. Can do this with straight legs if your mobility allows you. Place those legs together, point those toes straight back. We inhale and we exhale. Let's lay on, stop in center. Legs gonna widen a bit. You can still have them bent. Gonna reach towards opposite hand to opposite leg while the other arm is reaching back. We call this saw. Now we can lay on here. We can extend those legs out long to the corner of each mat. Point those toes, and you can reach for a deeper stretch. If your mobility and flexibility allows so, you don't have to reach all the way to your toes. Wherever you can reach, you do you. Just a nice little reach here, I think. All right, we're here for another 4. Last one on each side. Beautiful. We'll sit up tall. We're going to bend those legs, all of us. Hands are going to go behind, just behind of our bum. Hands go on either side, pointing outwards from your mat. So your wrists are inwards. We're going to plant those feet on the mat and we're going to lift the hip into a little seated glute bridge. Now, and we exhale. Excellent. Fantastic. We're up and hold. This is the seated glute bridge. You're going to bring those hips in between, behind our hands, and take a seat. And then we bring it back to that seated glute bridge. And we'll bring it back, drive it in between our hands, take a seat, and we go out again. Now you can do these movements without taking a seat and just hover your bum from the mat and up. Your chest will lean forward. That's okay. Nice and control here. Try it out. If your body is shaking, because mine is, that's good. Breathe through it here. Stay with me. We inhale and we exhale. All right. Going to do 2 more. And then we will hold that bridge. Let's hold that bridge up. Let's extend the right leg out long, sweep, point those toes, sweep it down and up. And we swap leg. Keep those hips up. Now challenging is to remove the heel off the mat the whole time. Alter those leg sweeps. We're just preparing for something. Nothing extreme. We inhale and we exhale. You got this. Last little bit here. One more leg sweep on each side. And we extend the right leg out long, place the heel. We extend the left leg out long. Ooh, and we stay here. Side plank. Now, if you want to lay on, lift the right leg up, left leg. We're not here for long, I promise. Stay with me. Inhale, exhale, breathe through it. My arms are shaking. Engage that core. Two more on each side if you're here, otherwise just hold it. Whew. Last one. Nice, let's take a seat. Let's reach out those arms out long. Just gonna grab hold of this ring, the band, and we're gonna lie down onto our back. Ooh. Let's shake those wrists out one way. We roll them and then we rotate them the other way. Very nicely done. Let's just do some pelvic rock movements. We rock it up towards the sky and we press the lower back in towards the mat here. You did so well. All right, let's grab hold of that ring or the band or the tita, whatever you got. Place the left foot inside of it. Hands go on top, and we're just going to straighten that leg as far as we can go. Trying to bring it towards your head. It's really pressing it. All right, we're going to take it out to the side. As far as you can go. Sometimes you can bend that other leg. Don't have to lower it super low. You can place that elbow that's holding the ring to the mat to support. Stretching that inner thigh that we worked so hard earlier. All right, let's bring it back to center. Gonna swap hand, opposite hand, grab hold of that ring, and we cross the leg towards the other side. A little crisscross. Stretching that glutes and those hamstrings. All right, let's do the other side. All right, let's press it forwards towards you. I'm going to take it out to the side. Oops, I might knock the wall here. Sorry. This is such a nice stretch. You can do this anytime. It's just such a good leg stretcher. And we cross it over. Quite a deep one. One leg might be more flexible than the other, like mine. It's a bit struggled here. All right, back to center. Let's place both those legs in there. We start with the paddle like we did before. And then warm up with this stretching. Should feel good. Should feel more looser in those hip flexors of yours and your bum. All right, let's get rid of that ring. Let's just extend those legs out long. Close your eyes, and we're just going to start with an exhale. And we inhale. And we exhale. All right, wherever you are, we're going to do one more round of breath. And we exhale. Excellent. Wherever you are, you can stay and do some more stretches if you want to. I'm just going to go up and say, jump into the center. Say thank you so much for joining in for today's class. There's so much you can do with the Pilates ring. You can squeeze it and put some more extra arm works in as well if needed. Otherwise, thank you so much for popping by and attending this class. I hope you had fun. Please make some comments or share or give me any feedback that would help me grow as well as a teacher. Appreciate all of you, every one of you. Thank you. Bye.